Well, with an introduction like that, I can't be waiting for much longer here. So, greetings everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld. And welcome to another episode of the stream. Good evening! So, Kagan, you were playing Sea of Thieves. This is one of those days where you have your friends along for the ride. How's that going for you? And welcome everybody, my name is Kayla Lahi. I am a variety streamer who tends to play RPGs, action-adventures, sometimes platformers, sometimes shooters. You'll more than likely see me being more cooperative than competitive, but there are some days where I get the urge to have a little fun. Although I should say, I hope that everything I do is having a little fun. I certainly hope you enjoy your time here, and welcome to Daemonum. Well, I've got a lot of loot, sold most of it before getting exploded. That's about all you can hope for in a Sea of Thieves day. Alright, so today we are going to be starting a game that I have been waiting for a fair bit of time. And that I helped bring into existence. I was one of several folks that jumped in on this at ground floor for a Kickstarter backer for a game called Eiyuden Chronicles. Hello, Flarov. Welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. And Eiyuden Chronicles is a sort of homage to the Suikoden series. It is headed by at least a couple of people from the original team. And this is effectively their first foray into storytelling for the world itself. Now, I've seen some reviews from folks that are admittedly not super stellar. However, I am going to point out that this was an indie title developed outside of the studio, and it is specifically meant to be a companion game to Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, which is going to be a JRPG. And knowing JRPGs, that means it's likely to be, between a 40 to 100 hour affair, depending on how dedicated they are to their original vision of the game. Also, catching up on some messages, picking dinner symbols. Yes, it is. I often fall into that trap and then wind up ordering things, which is not good. That said, Jambalaya sounds amazing, and I certainly hope you enjoy that. Now, for what I know of this game, Eiyuden Chronicles Rising is meant to be the story of three individuals by the name of CJ, Garu, and Isha, who are working together to build, or effectively rebuild, a dilapidated town. Isha is the daughter of the mayor, and as such, she is effectively all but begging folks for help. So, the way I see it, that's effectively how the game is going to portray itself. Now, from what I've seen, it does mean a lot of dungeon delving to get materials and such, so this is likely to be kind of a dungeon delver grindy, maybe a little bit side questy fare. Well, not even a little bit, it's probably almost exclusively side questy fare. So I'm not exactly expecting from the outset that these are going to be the magnum opus of all video games, and as such, well, we're going to have an experience one way or the other. Now, knowing what I'm getting into ahead of time, that kind of helps to put me in the right mindset to not, be too harsh on a game that was never meant to fit specific expectations. So, all in all, I'm still looking forward to this. So, with that, I am going to go ahead and pop over to the game proper and make sure that everything is in order before I hit this. Sudden cutover with marvelous sound, and now with video. Now then, let's see how this goes. Actually, I did notice it looks a little loud, so maybe I'll bump that down a smidge. Hope that's not too quiet for folks. Actually, I'm being a little fiddly with that, but okay. New game. Play from the beginning, autosave data will be created. Why yes I shall. Creating a new save file. Thankfully, it was created successfully and is not corrupted. Cool. Ooh, I like the art. Just immediately. I actually kind of like this look. Been walking for a while now. CJ, a young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevea to complete her family's rite of passage. I misspelled that town's name. Oh well. Rune barrows discovered. Wealth beyond your wildest dreams awaits you in New Nevea. All adventurers welcome. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, it shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Yeah, stop! Well, we found something.
Hugh, help me out, will ya?
What have we got here? Thieves?
Bandits. They're all over the place lately.
You look like you could handle yourself in a fight, though.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they look?
Wow, sorry. Going after helpless traders now, are we?
Clear out, little girl.
And you don't even have the decency to deny it. Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principles. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. Okay, how to fight. Defeat the bandits. X attack, A to jump, right trigger to use unique skill. Approach and attack incoming enemies. Although some fights can be avoided, occasionally enemies will block the path ahead. Always be ready for some action. CJ's unique skill. CJ can traverse short distances at high speeds. Quick step forward while in motion and backwards while stationary. Time your movement right, you can use this skill to evade enemy attacks. Okay. Oop. Well, that's one way to do it.
Retreat. Not bad at all. Better than I expected from a young'un. Hogan's the name. You really saved my skin. I owe you one.
Hogan. Never one to miss a trend, Hogan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers to New Nevea, and even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. CJ, honorable scavenger at your service.
Honorable scavenger? How's that work?
Well, scavenging's just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, though. That's what my clan says, anyway.
So scavenger suits you better, huh? You're journeying to New Nevea for treasure, then I take it.
Sure am. What about you?
Just left. Picked up some trinkets and came out here to sell them off.
What about lenses? Do they have any lenses?
Yep, plenty of them, too. I haven't heard some of the lucky souls finding rune lenses down in them barrows.
Yes! I gotta get down there now! That humongous lens is as good as mine! Which way to the town?
Now, what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? Least I can do, after all.
Back again already, Hogan? Wait, where are your escorts?
Bolted at the first sign of bandits. Paid good money for them, too. Bandits again? Tougher punch than last time. Someone ought to do something soon.
Look, we're just here to guard the checkpoint, alright? If you got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor.
Yeah.
And who's this little lady?
Her name's CJ. She's, what was it? Honorable Scavenger. Here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you layabouts, that's for sure.
Another reckless adventurer willing to risk their lives. And a child at that.
I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. There's not a single member of my clan who's got their head screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them.
Fair enough. Acting mayor will certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. I like CJ. We're all nuttier than squirrel shit in my clan. Sounds about right.
Back so soon? I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago.
You won't believe what happened, Squash.
My word. Well, at least you're unscathed. Thanks to this young lady, no less. Madam CJ, was it? Squash, authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. Squash, a connoisseur of all that shimmers. The promise of a glimmering future drew Squash to New Nevaeh to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earned him a role in the town's authorized appraiser.
Authorized appraiser?
Indeed, it is my duty to appraise the artifacts excavated from the barrows.
What for?
Why, to determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the barrows are subject to an explorer tax of 30%.
30%?
You haven't heard the worst of it yet. If you want to enter the rune barrows, you're going to need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. And that license don't come cheap. Ain't that right, Squash?
I'm afraid so.
This mayor sounds proper rapacious if you ask me.
Yep, rapacious is the word.
Quite.
Well, what's to stop me from sneaking out the other side of the ruin anyway?
Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. Get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot, well, you won't get very far. Mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur. So I've heard, at least.
I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day. That mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door.
How's about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old soul can be reasoned with, after all.
Sounds like a plan. Lead the way.
Right this way. The town's just ahead.
Well then, perhaps next time we meet, you'll have handfuls of treasure for me to appraise. Until then, farewell.
Here it is. Flourishing new frontier in the grip of a gold rush. Welcome to New Nevaeh.
Not much to look at, is it?
Well, I did say flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress. Huh?
Is this an
Earthquake! I can't stand earthquakes.
You're fine. Wasn't even that big.
Right. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best be on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found the barrows. Real big one about 3 months ago.
So that's what happened.
Well, I best be getting back. Got a store to run after all. Or I will. Eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for ventures to trade their wares. Mosey on by once I've opened up.
Wait, where can I find that mayor you were talking about?
Town office in the Plaza, I suppose. Where else?
Thanks, Hogan. Stay out of trouble now.
Fingers crossed, Missy. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye.
Now then, time to track down this money-grabbing mayor.
The main menu, you can check your current quest progress, as well as your stats and items. A mini-map showing your current location is also displayed on this screen. This bustling plaza is the beating heart of New Nevea, with town folks passing through it day and night. The town office sits at its center, where a bulletin board can be found, whenever CJ feels like helping the residents. Okay, so I can't use my special technique while here. Oh, look at that. There's somebody who has an exclamation point over their head. I'd be willing to bet that means they want to talk to me for some reason. Wow.
Excuse me, any idea where a girl might find the rapacious acting mayor I've heard so much about? Rapacious? How rude. Oh, lighten up. Wait, it's not you, is it? I am Isha, the acting mayor of this town, yes. I should very much like to know who considers me rapacious, though.
Isha. Having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open the quarry to adventurers, and for taxing them for the privilege.
Well, that's, Hogan, and Squash. Them again. Perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. From what I've heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey. Not a, charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you, anyway? 16. What of it? Same as me. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. An adventurer, I presume? Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. We welcome all sorts here. CJ, initials perhaps. Prefer to keep your real name a secret, is that it? Enough about me! License! That's right, I came here to get an explorer's license! An explorer's license costs 100,000 bakwa, not a penny less. 100,000 bakwa? Are you mad, woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16! Give me the children's fee, like those horse carriages in the city! Do you think me as dull-witted as that? Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. You know your horse carriages, I'll give you that. Fret not, we offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take the stamp card, collect enough stamps, and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card? The residents of New Nevea post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete a task, and that resident will stamp your card for you. So I had to help out around the town, is that it? In a nutshell, yes. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and in short supply. Piece of cake! Don't go anywhere, because I'll be back with my license before you know it.
A stamp card. Collect stamps on this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license. No adventurer in New Nevea can be without their stamp card. Main quest, first day on the job. Well, how about that? I have 1,000 bakwa to my name. Holy crap. Okay, so that's the name of the, that's the name of the currency in this game. And now, nothing much to see here.
Hello. Don't suppose you know of anyone who needs any help around here? I sure do. Really? Who? Me. Oh. Look, I'd love to help you, but if it's not going to get my card stamped, I'll have to decline. Stamp? Like the ones Mayor Isha gave everyone? I've got one. Look! Wow, even you kids have them? With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. So use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Isha said. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yep. Call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. So, will you help me, CJ? I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Fine Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Can't be having that now, can we? Is Yum Yum your little sister? Brother? My cat. She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want me to track down a cat? So much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by that quake earlier and jumped out the window. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the wall, she could be eaten by a monster. Oh, please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right here, okay?
Well, now I need to get a cat out of a tree. That's your typical level 1 D&D adventure, right? Nothing ever goes wrong in that quest, huh? Bunny hop to victory.
An outlander? Save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village till you showed up. Nothing but a nuisance, the lot of you. What's that Isha last thinking, huh? No respect for tradition.
Ah, yes. The blue hairs.
Oh, never seen an adventurer like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it all for yourself, yeah? That old bag might not see the benefit letting you adventures in, but I do. Mining's all we've got after all, especially now they sealed off the barrows. What use would a mining town be without a mine, honestly? Isha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy, certainly, but daft? I didn't mean nothing by it. She's just different from the rest of us.
I get the feeling that Isha's not exactly in a stable position of power here.
You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddly around here, have you? I have. Priya's cat, right? Yum Yum. Really? Where'd it go? I pulled its tail and ran off into the woods. How would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. She's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya I'd return her treasure, and that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate the info, kid. Could have done without the attitude, though.
You can now go to the town outskirts to the great... Oh, from town outskirts to the Great Forest. Oh boy. There are a variety of dungeons around the town, each rich with their own unique resources ready for you to mine. Since the earthquake, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. Town outskirts. And then from here I get to go to a forest. Plaza. The Great Forest. Okay, I still had to take a moment and just appreciate the artistry itself, because I really like that background, and the parallax is really cool with it. Also, my poor voice. A large, lush forest located just outside the border of New Nevea. While the area is rich with food, wood, and stone, the monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. Mannish adventurer. Okay. A cat. No idea. Sorry. Signpost. Ooh, that's a save point. I shall save. Remember, spastic saving saves sanity. Ooh, these flowers are pretty. Wow. Alright, let's get into the forest. Gotta save Yum Yum. The Great Forest. Oh, that's cute. Ow. That's cute. Kill it! Uh-oh. No, you don't. Ooh, hey, there we go. Hey! I'm getting experience. Woo! Level up. Cool, okay. Actually kinda like how this looks. Yeah.
Ooh. Eh. Oh, there's Yum Yum.
Oh no.
Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, you must be Yum Yum. Yum Yum. Psst, psst, psst. Who's a good kitty, huh? Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away.
Oh.
Gotcha. What's a little angel like you do in a place like this, huh? Let's get you back to your family, shall we? I'm back, and look what I found. Yum yum. No. I was so worried about you, dummy. Cut her some slack, yeah? She had a bit of a scare and ran off into the woods, that's all. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off no more, okay? No. Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. And done. One stamp down. Plenty more to go. Say, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Really? Who's next, then? My dad. Our guest house got all messed up in the big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. Do you think you could help him, CJ?
Found a perfect place to order, but no free to live. Oh god. Yeah, that can be a tad annoying at times.
Of course, leave it to me. Gotta fill out the stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see. Can't expect it to stamp itself now, can I? You're the best, CJ. So where is your dad, anyway? We live just over there in the residential district. Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye-bye.
Cool, I got a stamp. And 50 experience. As your party accumulates experience, their level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeons. Plenty more to go. The first of many. Now go from the Plaza to the residential district. Anything on the bulletin board? No. Stats. Oh, wow. Okay. Holster axes and hunter suit. There's gonna be equipment to buy too. Oh, this is gonna be great. Stowpack. I have nothing. Quests. There's a storehouse. Oh boy, this is gonna get interesting as time goes on, you think? Lifelong residents of New Nevea have their homes in this part of town. Acting Mayor Isha also calls this place home.
Excuse me, don't suppose you're Priya's dad, are you?
I am. Who might you be? Another adventurer looking for treasure?
Yep, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you.
I'm Ganesh. How exactly do you know my Priya, then?
We just met in the plaza. I helped her to track down Yum Yum.
Is that so? Very kind of you. So what brings you here to me?
Priya said you've been having some trouble rebuilding your home after that big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand.
I see. And I suppose you're collecting stamps, then?
Yep, I've only got one for now. So if there's anything you need help with, I'm your girl.
Suppose I do have a small job I could have you take care of.
You do?
Why not? The acting mayor's got the right idea as far as adventurers go. If you're willing to work, who am I to turn you away?
Right. So what's the job?
I need you to gather some wood for the repairs on my house. You'll have to venture out to the great forest outside the town.
That's all? No problem.
I'd go myself, but since the excavation, I've heard all sorts of creatures have been seen in the woods. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for themselves.
I had no idea the rune bearers had caused so much trouble.
Oh, you'll be needing an axe then, unless you plan on talking the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one.
Thanks. I'll be back in a bit.
Take care. By the way, I like that Priya's father is named Ganesh. With this item, you can cut down trees in forests and elsewhere to obtain wood. As you level up the axe, you'll increase variations of wood you can acquire. Ooh, cool. Healing potion level 1. Consumable items like potions and balms are kept in your stow pack. If the stow pack is full, they will be held in your storehouse until you need them. Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But yeah, that's kind of cool that a girl named Priya and a father named Ganesh, like those are both very India-centric names. As a matter of fact, Ganesh is a deity. I think I'm trying to remember. I can't quite remember what Priya means, but it's likely something very precious. Matter of fact, it may be treasure. Maybe. I am no expert. Enemies and resources. Once enemies have been slain and resources gathered, they will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. If you can't find the resources you need, head back to your base and try again after a good rest. Beloved. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. A bag designed to store resources gathered in the dungeons. Once you return to the city, its contents will be transferred to the storehouse. Once your resource bag is full, you'll be unable to gather any more. Oh. So you have limited carrying capacity for your stuff, too. I'll admit that's an interesting direction to take things, but it also makes thematic sense. Spring. Oh. So where are these trees that I can chop down? Well, those weren't trees. Flying enemies will be found inside dungeons. Jumping attacks are the best way to... You think? Alternatively, that can happen. Obtained lumber. Flying enemies. Okay.
I can really just get what I need and get back.
I guess. Darn tutorializing. So I suppose I do have to actually, let things recover too. Ordinary, readily available lumber. It's not the sturdiest material around, but it'll do for smaller homes. Ah, I forgot to put potions in my stow pack. Learn from my mistakes, kid. Stock up before you head out. I'll let you know as soon as I need to, but Pardon the coughing. The voices are already kind of taking a bit out of me.
I'm back. Got what you need, I reckon.
Wonderful. Finally, I can finish fixing my house. You have my thanks. This house has been in my family for generations. It's my most treasured possession. To know what I'd do if I were to lose it. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out, you know. Here, let me stamp the card for you.
Thanks, CJ. You're very welcome, Bria. Yum Yum's behaving herself, I trust.
You're a good one, you are. You know, if all the adventurers were like you, even my old man might come around. You got anywhere to stay while you're here?
Nah, not yet. Guess I should go look for the inn.
You won't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid.
What? But then, where do all the adventurers stay?
They pitch tents down by Outlander Lane.
Tents?
Of course, I doubt there'd be any space for another one down there now. Adventurers have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike it rich.
Sleeping on the streets? Didn't expect that.
It's all the same to you. We have a little house you could borrow. The last tenant just left. Nothing fancy, but beats sleeping rough, I'd wager.
Well, I don't really have any money.
You saw to it that Priya and me have a roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money.
Really?
Here, take the key. It's just down the hill. Have a look when you have the time.
Thank you.
Huh. Wonder what the taxes are on a free house. How are the lodgings then? Think they'll do?
Of course. But is it really okay for me to stay here for free?
I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. If you don't mind, though, I'd appreciate if you could help out my father like you helped us.
Your father? So, Priya's grandfather? I'm happy to help, but with what?
Repairing the clock tower.
Clock tower?
You might have noticed a fallen pillar of rubble in the plaza. That used to be our town's symbolic clock tower. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it. Do you think he'd listen?
Say no more. You need help? I need stamps. That's all there is to it.
Thanks. Also, word to the wise. My father can be blunt, to put it lightly. I don't doubt he'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but I'd appreciate it if you just ignored him.
No worries. I'm well used to dealing with old folks.
Thank you. His name is Shiva. If you head to Plaza now, you'll probably find him. Should I be worried that this dude's dad's named after the god of death? CJ's home away from home and base for her adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. You can save your progress at CJ's base or at any signpost. If you're defeated in battle, you'll resume the game from your last save. Autosave will be updated automatically. Old Shiva's clock tower. You see... I'm gonna end the day for starters. I think that's really cool though.
One more time.
I that's a really cool idea, like outside of this game, just like having a deity of death that owns a clock tower. That could be interesting for a tabletop game.
As if we haven't had it bad enough already. Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa by chance? And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander, huh? I heard you could use a hand restoring the clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman, is that it? Well, you won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you! Begone, thought! Well, Whoa! That's not it at all! Priya's dad asked me to help you out.
The useless old sod. Been flapping his gums to Outlanders now, has he? Stay out of this, Outlander! No one needs help from the likes of you.
But this is important, isn't it?
Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived in Old Navia 150 years ago. More precious treasure this town's never known. Of course it's bloody important.
Old Navia? I thought this place was called New Navia.
Old Navia is the town our ancestors came upon. Abandoned it was, barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Navia. This clock tower is this treasured testament to the vision of New Navia. Pains me to see it in this state.
Can't have that then, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about taking care of treasures. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do just fine.
Stamp? Those things Daska's girl sent around. Dox's girl. Oops. It's risky work. Better a no good venture take it on than any of us. Fine. Get to it. You'll need to go get great tree boughs from the biggest tree in the Grape Forest. Off you go, then.
How am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something.
Well, it'll be one furthest in, won't it? It's huge. Even you couldn't miss it.
Furthest in, huh? Okay. I'll be back.
Onwards to adventure. And perhaps pain, but you know. Find the great tree in the great forest. That's a great tree. Yeah, you're saying nothing new. Ooh. I leveled up, therefore do more damage. So much damage at this point that, you know, fighting around here is actually relatively easy. Not to say that it was hard to begin with, but you know. Interesting. Now I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff. Sugar, slime jelly, lumber. I'll get that. Money? Ugh. Oh. Oh no. That. Huh. Okay. Nope. So I can just kind of goad them into attacking and handle the situation afterwards. Okay, good to know. Nope. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I'm a bit of an exploratory person when it comes to games like this, especially when I'm not used to the maps, so you'll excuse me if I like bounce back and forth a bit. At least I hope you should. I hope you will. Oh boy. There's a down path, but I cannot make it through. Also, there are level 5 monsters there. Oh, hey, cool. She has... Well, that would make sense. She has climbing axes. Surprisingly, she can use those to climb. Signposts can be found at key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. And signposts, you can fast travel to any previously visited area within the dungeon. You can also save your game. Signpost. May as well. Actually, I just realized, do I have multiple? Nope, I just have 3 slots, plus autosave. That's slightly a bummer, but I suppose. Okay, so I'm a forced cape. That would track. Whoa, buddy. Woo!
Ow.
Heightened nectar. As opposed to loosened nectar. That was an awful joke. But worth it. Oh, hey! Somebody new.
Looking at something? You an adventurer too? Here for the treasure?
Sure, why not?
What's that then? It looks important.
That's just a rock.
Doesn't look like an ordinary rock, though. Wait, you haven't seen a big, huge tree in your travels, have you?
Nah.
Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway.
Hold it, princess.
Huh? What?
The forest is crawling with monsters today. Go any deeper and you might not come back out.
Monsters? What kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off?
The smart kind, ostensibly. Blech.
I got nuts!
Yeah, sure.
Woo!
I got herbs. And lumber and nectar and a whole bunch of stuff. We have. Forewarned is forearmed. Oh god. Excuse me. Ooh, that's a lot of sugar. And treasure. What you got? Healing potion. Cool. Got more nuts. Got 2 nuts now. Signpost. Now where am I? Great Tree Glade. Oh, well, look at that. Nope. Alright, I know I should probably just be saving that for the autosave, but, you know.
Oh, I might be in trouble. Yep, this must be the one, all right.
Okay!
Huh, which branch looks best? Huh? What the?
Am I gonna first try this? Let's see. A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Watch closely and attack with when the enemies reveal their weak point to deal major damage. Some stronger enemies, such as bosses, are protected by a shield. Until you've broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy's shield gauge as well as their health gauge. Your stow packs use carry items such as healing potions and herbs, which you'll need as you venture through the dungeons. If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your stow pack and see what you've got. Woo! Nope. Oh, you. So that's what that is. Huh. I think I'm okay for now. Yep. Okay. This is a pretty rudimentary first boss. I could probably one-shot this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nope. That is fun, I will say. Great tree bough received. All bark, no bite. Achievement unlocked. A valuable material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Some resources can serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Ooh. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable in your travels, you won't be able to throw it away. but it won't take up space in your resource bag. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? And that is my first boss fight. Cool. Fast travel to Forest Approach. Tight Nectar, Gargoyle Wing, Giant Branch, Lumber, Nuts, Herbs, Sugar, Slime Jelly, Rune Fragment. Fragment of a broken rune. This rare find can be used to forge runes anew. Rare Stone. A mere stone, and yet rock fanatics are willing to shell out big bakwa for one with such strange color and shape. I mean, they're not wrong. Bunny hop victory! Alright, you old coot. Here's your fucking stick. I'm gonna take the one out of your back end. I'm back!
Let me see. Yes, this'll do. No doubt about it. Great tree bough.
You could have warned me, you know, about the big scary monster tree that attacked me as soon as it saw me.
Excuse me?
The tree fiend! Would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm lucky it didn't pick branches off of me.
Tree fiend? Impossible.
The sorcerer! I warned them! I warned all of them! You alright, old man?
Got a moment? Not interrupting something, are we?
Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious, rather brilliant acting mayor. What was that? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Shiva, this is Gokto of Outlander Lane. I believe you've already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same.
Gokto. The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Gokto to New Nevea, where he quickly became the representative for the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane.
I see. And what brings you both here? I got nothing to say to either of you.
Shiva, I know you and I don't see eye to eye on the Barrows. Still, I expect you to abide by my decisions. As such, I must ask that you and the other objectors stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way towards building trust between us and the Outlanders.
Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. If you don't have some sense in your head, you chase every last venturer out of here before it's too late.
Let's all try to stay calm, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what?
The evil sorcerer's curse! He's in the Barrows, I tell ya! He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves! He was sealed for a reason! Mark my words, break that seal and it won't just be fiends you'll be up against, it'll be much, much worse than that!
Now this sounds like an adventure! You can't put so much stock in these old fables, Shiva.
Fables, huh?
So I suppose that expedition that went in there fabled to death, were they?
You want our children to go through that too?
This town is on the verge of collapse. Mining is beneficial for our people and essential to New Nevea's continued existence.
Exactly. And what of your precious clock tower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers to help rebuild it. Isn't that right, young lady?
Huh? Me? Oh, well, yeah, that was the plan, sure.
See? Honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk who tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it'll have on your family's reputation.
Please yourselves. Pay no mind to stubborn old men like me.
Wait, my stamp!
Give me the card.
Well, that's another stamp. Ooh, that was 200 experience. Ta-da! The cost of good manners. Oh boy. Am I gonna deal with Gokto? Yeah, I'm probably gonna deal with Gokto.
How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad, actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventurers, so they've kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, a particularly problematic tree in one case, so yeah, not bad. A problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate. A tree turned fiend. I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods.
So Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see.
Yeah, well, when you're out of your home at 15, you either get strong or get in the ground.
Such spirit. This girl could surely take care of that other matter, don't you think, Isha?
I suppose she could. What other matter? DJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh, yeah? How so?
With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have been squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans.
So Priya's grandpa may have had a good reason to be upset after all. Manners are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town has not yet had the resources to accommodate and feed Outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic to their situation, more so than most. Gokto and I have been planning to build an inn and a tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided, as have the proprietors. I would ask you to gather materials they need, CJ. An inn and a tavern, huh? And you really think it's all it's going to take to make everyone get along?
Money for the town and merriment for the Outlanders, not to mention the promise of a bet at the end of a long day in the Barrows. More adventurers means more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. Everybody wins, townsfolk and Outlander alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say.
You're not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor here having them trespassers making trouble. Even troublemakers can change. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are our most treasured resource. Trespassers? A treasured resource? I've heard it all now. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more. I'll see to it you have all you need. I am in your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet with Rajiv, the innkeeper, and Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need.
Rajiv and Sarita, Isha, Priya, Ganesh, Shiva.
I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak.
You can now go from the Plaza to Outlander Lane. Outlander Lane. An isolated side street which has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane, and having seen to the opening of the tavern, inn, and various stores, Gokto can often be found here.
Excuse me, is this the tavern? How many times do I have to say it? We aren't open yet. Go on now, off you go. You won't get a drop till the place is good and ready. And spare me the puns, all right? If I have to hear people in New Nevaeh never give up one more time.
Oh boy.
You Nevaeh, shut up, more like. Now shoo, enough nonsense. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. A child? Forgive me, Pet. The thirst is upon those venturers, so it is. Hungry, are you? I'd love to help, Pet, but the cupboards are bare at the moment. Oh, no, thank you. I came by because the acting mayor and Gokto asked me to help you gather materials. Oh, they did say someone would be coming to help. Wasn't expecting such a skinny little thing, though. No need to worry about me, ma'am, so what do you need? Kitchens don't come cheap, Pet. I'll need lightweight lumber to make one worth cooking in. Leave it to me. Stay safe, Pet. That takes care of the tavern, then. That just leaves Rajiv at the inn. Rajiv, he's just a little further down the road. Setting up an inn is going to be a task and a half, no doubt. Thanks for the directions. I'll go help him out. Oh, Rajiv, where are you? Ooh, this place is rather dilapidated. Oh, there's Rajiv. Is this the inn? Welcome, welcome. This is the inn, all right, or it will be at least. Not yet, unfortunately, unless you fancy sleeping under all that rubble. Actually, I'm not a customer, luckily enough. The mayor and that Gokto fella asked me to swing by and see if I could help you gather some materials.
Thank my lucky stars. Do you know it's been one adventurer after another poking their heads in and giving me grief since I started setting up here? Was all set to venture out and get the goods myself, but I can't be in two places at once, can I?
You sound like you run off your feet.
You'd say that again. So if you wouldn't mind, some heavy stone would really get me out of a bind.
No worries, I'll be back before you know it.
Take care. I'll be right here when you get back. Heavy stone. When in and about the town, you can easily travel locations you visited before, or simply hit the select button and choose where you'd like to go. Okay. And I did get some more just flat out money. So I need to get heavy stone somehow. Oh, I can't talk to Isha. There's nothing on the board yet. Residential district? I don't know if it's really... Well, it might be possible, but I don't know. Like, if I smack rock hard enough, do I just get heavy stone, or do I need to get a specific item for it? That's the question. There was that branching path in the forest earlier. I wonder if I'm not going to find a way to handle that. May as well restore the forest so I can get more stuff. Look, I know games like this. Games like this, it's a good idea to go ahead and, you know, work at restoring the dungeons as often as you can and get as much as you can out of them every time you run them. That's just how games like this work. In short, this is the type of game where having a hoarder's mentality is actually beneficial. So I'm going to the Great Forest for both of these. Can't talk. I'm on my way to the forest with some wood and stone. If an active quest can be completed nearby, follow the exclamation point on the minimap to tick it off your list. However, undiscovered locations and ordinary resources will not be displayed. Oh. Oh, I hadn't realized this before. I actually like the minimap. The minimap is nice to have. Hi, buddy. No, you don't. Two down. Oh. So lightweight lumber is a different thing than what I'm getting here. So I need to find special trees and special rocks. Sounds like a plan. No, you don't. Wait. Nope. Yeah. okay. I admittedly kind of like the keep it simple stakes of combat in this game so far. Maybe they'll complicate it a little bit more as time goes. Ow. My face. What? Oh hey, this is an event fight. Nope. Next round. Or not. That's it. Yeah, still can't break that. Menu? Well. Ah, okay, I have to go up and out. Okay. Wow, I had to like jump attack this thing? Or, no, I don't have to. I don't have to jump attack, apparently. Ah, buddy! Didn't know I have at least a little bit of upward reach on that swing. This is where I fought the... Yeah, this is where I fought the big... nuts! Okay. Aha!
Whoa! That's a big sword!
Quick step forwards to sneak behind enemies. When used wisely, this move can turn the tables on a tough fight. Hey buddy, I'm behind you. I win. Okay, actually not like that. Lightweight lumber received. Okay. So I was just gonna pick that up. I'm sure eventually they'll give me the ability to mine stuff. Ooh, I got a wild bird egg. Ooh! That was a lot of stuff. And that's gonna be the stone. Yep. Heavy stone. Nuts. Is the boss back? I want to fight the boss again. Can I fight the boss again? Oh crap, I can. I didn't think I could. But okay. Oh, that's a new complication. Interesting. Oh. Yeah. I can't reach that to save my life. I tried. Ow, God, my everything. And boss defeated. Again. Giant branch. Like I said, if you can do it, do it. You're gonna need more of it later. Fast travel, forced approach, and a whole bunch of new stuff. 11 more sugar. Got a couple more Titan honeys or Titan nectars. Something like that. Name something similar. Outlander Lane. Might as well turn these in.
Here we are, just like you asked. You're some woman for... Oh, okay. You're some woman for one woman, Pat. Maybe a hot meal and a pint to put some manners on that shower of Egypts. 1,000 thanks. Here, let me stamp that card for you.
I'm losing my words here.
Seems only right to let you have a say in the menu. What food you like, Pat? Mega katsu curry, the real spicy stuff.
Mega cats and what now?
Katsu curry. Get some rice, have it swim in spicy curry sauce, and top it off with a slab of deep-fried pork. Rice, curry, pork, is it? Not something I could just knock together. Can't have good deeds go unrewarded, though, can we? Leave it with me, Pat. I'll see what I can do. Yes, can't wait! That's another stamp. Ta-da! Well, okay then. The tavern is preparing to open. Ogre Horn received. Bring the right ingredients and Cerrito will rustle you up something special. Not only will a full belly boost your stats a little, it will restore your health too. Cool. I'm back. Should have everything you asked for. Thank my lucky stars. Hopefully now I won't have to turn anyone else away. I won't forget this, young lady. Here, have a stamp. Do come and stay when we're all set up. I'll make sure you're looked after. I'm all set for room and board, thanks. Kind of you to offer, though. That's so. Here I am having you haul materials around. No worries. Stamps all the thanks I need. Nah, you definitely earn more than that. I'll think about how else I could be of service. Feel free to pop by any time, even just to say hello. I might just do that. Thanks. I'm actually happy that they just kind of expedited that, too. I appreciate that. The inn is preparing to open. Rest your weary bones in preparation for your next adventure at Rajiv's Inn. The large outdoor baths are said to improve your abilities for a day, too. Okay. So both the inn and the tavern can boost your stats. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I may abuse the hell out of Lucky Waters. Not gonna lie. Drop rates are always a pain. Always. Says the, at least moderately skilled Monster Hunter player. Drop rates are a pain. Rolled omelet. I know what they're talking about. That's so cool. Sorry. Litmus test of every chef's skill. A pillowy rectangle of sweetened egg. Which can apparently recover 500 HP and increase your max HP by 5. Okay. Baked fish with herbs, wild game steak, sylvan salad, sandwich, and mushroom soup. Okay. I'm starting to pick up what they're putting down. I'm gonna get, like, a bunch of gathering abilities at this point. I'm wondering if you get the bigger inventory for it. Let's see. How many stamps have I got now? 5. Does feel nice to see it filling up. Plus, the townsfolk seem happy to have me around. Alright, gotta go get more. What the... What am I on about? I didn't come here to collect stamps. Oh, that was close. Almost got sidetracked. Wait, how many stamps did I need again? Still a lot of empty spots on this card. I don't have to fill every one of them, do I? Well, the good treasure will be long gone by the time I get this done. I'm gonna go ask that acting mayor girl. I helped her out with the inn and the tavern, after all. I did what you asked. Help get the inn and the tavern up and running. Is that so? Thank you. I appreciate it. Got a question for you, if you don't mind. Just how many stamps do I need to get that explorer's license anyway? Show me your card. Wow, 5 already. You know, you're only the second person to get this far without giving up. Second? Don't tell me everyone else paid the 100,000 bakwa. Of course not. Like I said, most just quit, and the ones that don't tend to resort to more roguish methods. Bribery, for example. You dirty lion! You said I couldn't get that permit for a penny less than 100,000 bakwa. Yes, I did say that. Negotiations had to start somewhere. Hardly going to sell myself short now, am I? Besides, you're useful to have around, but I certainly can't see you becoming a member of our little community. I knew it. Rapacious was too good a word for you. Now, no need for name-calling. Let's get you that explorer's license now, shall we? Really? Of course. Rapacious as I am, I appreciate hard work. Here, you've earned it. Is this real? It's not some trick, is it? It's real. Relax. Just to be clear, any bribes I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went into maintaining this town. God knows we need it. Now then, I must warn you in advance, the town takes no responsibility for any adverse effects you may experience while mining. Any and all expenses associated with your survival must be paid for out of your own pocket. Any artifacts you find will be assessed by our authorized appraiser and taxed at 30% of their value. In the event that you're unable to pay in cash, we will collect the tax through the seizure of assets. Should you find cause to criticize the system, you are welcome to leave. I would suggest, however, taking a good hard look at Outlander Lane before doing so. There is, after all, a very good reason so many Outlanders have chosen to gather here. No objections, I presume? Sign here. I've already seen Outlander Lane, haven't I? You sent me there yourself. I know. I'm just reading what's written. Policy. You're an odd one, you are. There, signed. Pleasure doing business with you, CJ. All right, time to find that treasure. The rune barrows can be reached through the quarry, which can be accessed via the town outskirts. A word of warning, the earthquake caused a great deal of damage. I've heard reports of fiends lurking about. Please take care, and ensure you're adequately prepared before venturing inside. Fiends in the quarry, too? Might as well just give them the keys to the city at this stage. Indeed. The ore in that quarry is New Nevaeh's only source of revenue. With the fiends keeping us from it, we can't even rebuild after the quake. Not to mention the Margrave has all but left us for dead. We're on the brink of financial ruin. Sounds like you've been having a rough time. To save the town, I made a decision to lure adventurers like yourself here with the promise of riches. Bait, if you will. Rapacious, perhaps, but it's the only way to save our town. Maybe don't use the word bait when talking about this, yeah? I implore you, CJ, please, for the sake of our town, lend us your strength. You don't have to tell me twice. While I have you, though, I don't really have any cash on me right now. Or ever. So, about that mining tax, I don't have to pay that right away, do I? It'd be easier if I could sell some stuff first. Relax, you're not the first adventurer to arrive with empty pockets. I've been looking into establishing a pawn shop. Oh! Is that what Squash meant when he said that he was the authorized appraiser? No, Squash will be selling accessories. He has made his intentions to do so quite clear, so I've entrusted the pawn shop to someone else. Once it is set up, the pawnbroker will see to the deduction of tax from each and every sale. Anyone who wants to sell will be taxed for the privilege, whether they like it or not. Well, that's a relief, I think. Just a moment, please. There really is far more to do than we can handle by ourselves. Please do check the bulletin board from time to time, CJ. You'll be well rewarded for a full stamp card, I can promise you that. Is that right? You certainly changed your tune. But yeah, alright. Besides, it certainly couldn't hurt to have a few more shops around here. Well, if it is as much for your sake as it is for ours, I trust you'll do your best. You can count on that. I'm coming for you, treasure! The town has a number of facilities, such as shops where you can bring resources to commission items and equipment. If you meet someone who'd like to open a shop, helping them will expand the town's facilities even further. Fill one row of your stamp card, and you'll be entitled to a reward. Head over to Hogan's Trading Post to see what you can get. Cool, things are opening up. Slowly but surely we're getting there. The miner, the merc, and the smithy. Oh boy. This sounds like it's gonna get fun.
Side quests involving the creation of stores and other facilities. Completing these quests will develop the town and increase the type or quality of the products and services available. Side quests involve providing assistance to the residents of New Nevea. Most of the townsfolk have complaints or requests they need help with. Do your best to help them all. Townsfolk frequently post their requests or complaints on the bulletin board. It can be found in the plaza right next to the town office, so make sure to check it often. Yep, gotta get some more of these nuts. Alright, that's one thing. Outlander Lane. Let's take a rummage around. Never hurts to traipse around the village for a bit. 5 more stamps and I get something special from the trading post, so that'll be interesting to look into. Can't go any further that way. Residential, may as well. Looks like, for one thing, I'm gonna want to change the day over and refresh the forest. And so far, there's nothing special in the interior quite yet. Alright. We'll get that going. So that's residential district. Nothing that way. Where is this darn trading post? So far, so alright. Town outskirts. The quarry. That said, I kind of want to do another run of the Great Forest, because I can. Oh. Manon. Are you the CJ person I've been hearing so much about?
That's me, alright.
My name's Manon. I've got a job for you if you're looking for one.
I'm always looking, provided there's a stamp in it, of course.
This is the exact time of year that these nuts I'm particularly partial to fall off the trees in the forest. Sadly, as you can see, I've been assigned to guard duty here and can't leave my post. You wouldn't go into those woods to get some of those nuts for me, would you?
Nuts? Easy, leave it to me.
Get more of these nuts. Alright. Gathering. Pretty soon I'm going to be able to one-shot these boogers. Hopeful Hunter. Huh. Bud. Ow. I'm getting a lot of sugar. I wonder if I could sell some of that extra. I'm gonna, like, absolutely fill up on that pretty soon in the storehouse. Just from the sheer number of those little things that I've been killing. Nope. Hey, I dinged. I'm level 7. Give me that. Never leave treasure behind. Amateur adventurer. Interesting. Kind of wondering what all these achievements are. Ooh, rare symbols. Didn't realize I was picking up more of those too. Ow. I won the exchange, but ow, my face. Yep, another event battle. Huh. Ooh, that's something slightly rare. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get through that yet. Someday. Someday it'll happen. But until then... Ow. Fight nectar. Now to get more nuts. And that's what I needed for the side quest. Never hurts to have more than you need, though. Oh hey, there's this guy again. Kaboom. Ooh, what you drop? Molten Crystal. That looks really pretty. I wonder if it's for something super important. Bird egg. Bird up. And yes, for the hell of it, I am going to go and take on the boss yet again. Look, if you keep bringing it back, I'm just going to keep beating it up. Wait. Ooh. Ow. Ow again. Woo. Ow. I'm getting way too careless there. So that's interesting. It looks like I can actually, like, get that thing earlier. I don't have to wait for the process. There's probably a quicker way to kill it when I have more people joining me. Fast travel to the approach. Of course, I've also kind of screwed myself a little bit here, but, you know. Town outskirts. Ah, buddy. Have these nuts.
Here you go. Some nuts is requested.
Ah, perfect. These are exactly the ones I had in mind.
You weren't kidding about it being rare. It wasn't easy tracking them down.
I don't doubt that. Thank you again, CJ. Don't forget your stamp now. Ta-da! Achievement unlocked. Road to recovery. Well, I'm low on HP. That's the perfect time to go into the quarry, huh? A cavernous area rich with a large variety of ore just waiting to be mined. Earth monsters prowl the tunnels, which extend deep underneath the town, leading to the recently discovered rune barrows in the depths within.
Never seen you before. Guessing you're an adventurer here to get rich? Good guess. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you.
License.
Right here.
Looks in order. Give me a minute to open her up.
You'll have to go pretty far in to reach the barrows. Big Quake really messed it all up. Tunnels are caving in left and right.
Watch your step here. Explorer's license is necessary to gain access to the quarry. Once inside, a pickaxe is all you need to mine for resources and ore. Well, would you give me one? Guess we'll find out now, won't we? In I go. Healing potion. Ow, my face. Ow, my face and everything beneath it. Ooh. Ooh. There's a down. Ow. Stop hitting me. That's a mining spot. Ooh. Wow, this place gets convoluted quickly. Well, this looks important. There's something important that way. Uh-oh. Whoa. Uh-oh. That's not what you want in the middle of a cave. Oh!
Ah! More aftershocks? Whew, that was close. Blocked, huh? Maybe I could go around? Nope. Only way is up and over, then. That didn't sound good. What the? It chipped my axe! Not gonna find any treasures like this, that's for sure. Better head back to town. That was some aftershock, wasn't it? Were you alright? Of course I wasn't alright. This massive boulder fell from overhead and blocked off the path. I even chipped this blade trying to get over it.
Blocked? Can't have that. People need to get in and out of there for work. I'll go tell the acting mayor. Take care of things here, will you?
Ah, what a mess. Rough start, huh? If it's a blacksmith you need, there's a good one back at Outlander Lane. A smithy? Really? That's perfect! Of course, he hasn't opened up a shop yet. Then why even... never mind. Gotta get this fixed and fast.
Well, this is gonna suck. Very least, I'm still alive. Barely, but I'm still alive. Probably need to go to Outlander Awamori. Huh. Isha's not here to talk to. Anything new on the bulletin board? No. Okay. Outlander Lane it is. Oh, hey!
Well, if it isn't CJ, how you doing, girl?
Sorry, Hogan, no time to chat.
Oh, something up?
Chipped my axe in the quarry, so I had to track down the blacksmith.
Well, talk about timing.
That's supposed to be funny?
Oh, why the attitude, huh? The timing really couldn't be better. You come along with me. You'll see.
Are you listening to a word I'm saying?
I heard you, but come on, trust me. You'll be glad you did. I'm gonna run on ahead, but don't keep me waiting now, you hear?
And he's gone.
Is her name Tatara?
Alright, here I am, as requested. What was all that about, then?
May I present to you our one and only town blacksmith, Tatara.
This is the smithy?
Sure is, when it's up and running, of course.
Hogan tells me that you helped out down at the inn in the tavern. Don't suppose I could trouble you for a little assistance myself. Can't open shop till I get this furnace fired up.
No problem. Need someone to fix my gears, like would have it. So what is it you need, then?
Some iron ore, if you don't mind. You'll find it down in the quarry among the rubble.
Got it. I'll bring back as much as I can carry.
Iron a fire does not make.
Seems my holster axes aren't strong enough to hoist me over the rocks in the quarry.
Come to think of it, I have an old pickaxe I used to use. It's seen better days, but it should be enough to chip out a few chunks of ore.
Thanks. This is exactly what I needed.
I don't know about that. You'll need something better to get the really good stuff. There are a lot of folks looking to set up shop around here. I think I saw just one such fella in the Plaza a little while ago. I'd wager someone will be looking to sell pickaxes. Up and get on their feet, and I'm sure they'll give you what you need.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Well, that's level 1 pickaxe. Can break open rocks and mine resources inside of them. Yada yada. We've been there with the axe, now we have the pickaxe. So there's another thing that I'm going to get later on, too. Probably like a trowel or something of the nature. To the plaza it is. I'm fairly certain it's Awamori that he's talking about. I mean, it seems the most likely. Great Forest, the Quarry, Town Outskirts, Outlander Lane. Residential District. Maybe Isha's here somewhere. Isha's probably at the interior, come to think of it. If she's anywhere to be found. More than willing to bet this is her place. Anyway. As always. Actually, I needed the heal as it stands. Wasn't going to trust myself much further beyond that. Hey, folks. Now I need to get iron. Ah! Okay. Need to learn how to better fight those things. No, you don't. Ow. I need to not suck at fighting. That'll come in due time, I'm sure. Ooh. Ow, stop getting hit. Hey, I win. I got an ogre horn for that. I have enough iron ore for the quarry at the, for the smithy at this point. But as per usual, there's no kill like overkill. Up, buddy. Ooh, rare stuff. Monster fossil. And there's the stone here. That consarned rock. Have or will travel. I do like that if you get close enough to the ledge, that CJ will use her climbing axes to give you that last little boost up. This has got some pretty solid control scheme to it. Definitely something I appreciate in a solid game. Hello, Tatara.
I'm back. This should be enough to get the furnace going, right?
And then some. Wow, you've got an eye for the good stuff, Missy. This iron should do nicely. I owe you one. Here, take a stamp. Cool, I got a stamp. Okay, people are starting to look a little more fancy around the area, too. Ta-da! The smithy is preparing to open. Fortify your weapons and armor to improve their performance here with New Nevaeh's resident smithy, Tatara. Okay. Let's get that gear of yours fixed up then, shall we? No charge, of course, seeing as you helped me out.
Why, thank you.
Here we are, good as new.
Whoa, it looks better than new. That boulder won't know it hit it this time.
Might want to think again, Missy. Rocks like the ones down in the quarry are likely to chip that thing every time.
What? But then...
Someone went and told the active mayor about that rock blocking the path, right? Give it a few days, she'll have it taken care of.
I can't wait a few days. There must be a way through. Just have to think harder.
Oh, hey, it's him again. Am I interrupting something?
Well, simmer my scales.
The guy from the forest.
This is the smithy, ain't it? I have a sword that needs sharpening.
Did you just pull that out of your pocket?
That's some piece of work, all right. Hand it over, sir. It'd be a real pleasure to get my hands on that. I need it done quick, mate.
Garou, haven't seen you in a spell. How are you, pal?
Garou, a mercenary turned adventurer drawn to the rune barrows for the treasure therein. A fierce and formidable fighter who trusts only the sword in his hand and the coin in his pack. Busy.
Friend of yours?
He's a merc from my hometown. Never thought I'd see him around these parts, though.
A merc?
Okay. Tell the world and its mother, why don't you?
Hey, take it easy, pal. Just excited to see an old friend is all. What business you got with a sword like that? Don't tell me you're thinking of joining the town guard.
Nope. Going down the rune barrows.
Well, if it's the barrows you're bound for, you should tag along with CJ.
Huh? Me? Why?
My old pal and his comically large sword will make short work of that boulder, I reckon.
All right.
Got no interest in babysitting, all right. She doesn't even look toilet trained.
Babysitting? I'm remarkably mature for my age. Everybody at home says so. Ask any of them. And I was toilet trained by 1.5, I'll have you know. As my grandmother told me, so speak for yourself. What's happening here?
Something about a toilet train?
Hey, knock it off. People are starting to talk.
Are you touched in the head? Don't you have an ounce of shame?
Shame? Left that in my jewelry box back home. Doesn't suit me at the moment. Who's ever heard of a shameful scavenger? No one?
Scavenger? Like a rat?
More like a treasure hunter. She's just a little modest about it is all.
This brat? A treasure hunter?
Damn right.
Said she's here to find a humongous lens.
Humongous lens. What's that?
It's mine. That's all you need to know about it. Besides, there ain't a treasure around that my clan couldn't find. We got a rite of passage back home. Can't go back till I find a treasure bigger than that of what my ancestors found. Out the door at 15, not to return till I got something special to show for myself. So I've been getting real good at scavenging, honing my skills. My pop, he pulled a massive raw lens from the belly of a fiend. So I have to find an even bigger one the likes of which has never been seen.
Heh. Colorful bunch, as expected. So this rite of passage, then. You're doing it now?
Yep.
So I was right. Barely toilet trained.
Oi! We've already talked about that.
All right. Calm down, you two. No need to get so worked up. She may not look like much, but CJ here's a real tough cookie. First time we met, I witnessed her beat the stuffing out of some bandits with my own 2 eyes. Really saved my skin. She won't slow you down none. You have my word on that.
CJ, huh? If I needed a partner, and that's a big if, mate, why her? Plenty of adventurers around here, ain't there? What's she talking about, huh? Humongous lens.
Easy. You should pick me because there ain't no better treasure hunter around, that's why.
Cocky, ain't you? Fair enough. Partners.
That's the spirit.
So you'll be apologizing then, I take it? CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5, nice and loud for everyone to hear. You what, mate?
Come on now, Guru. You really gonna let your pride get in the way of good partnership? Chin up. Ain't no shame in it.
Why should I have to... Oh, fine. Have it your way. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. Bit louder. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. And what's more for good measure? CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. And again. Don't push your luck. Well, that's all it's cleared up. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you, Guru. Sure. Well, at least you two are finally getting along. Here, your sword's good to go. Damn. Thanks. Think we wasted enough time, don't you? Come on. Lead on. Guru has joined the party. Attack CJ, attack Guru. Oh, different buttons, different attacks. Cool. Normal mode, attack button, simple modes, character switch button. Inside the dungeons, different characters can perform useful actions, switch between them when necessary. Huh. Occasionally, the path ahead may be blocked by large boulders. Guru's greatsword can make short work of them, so smash on through and keep adventuring. Switching characters at exactly the right time after landing an attack will trigger a powerful link attack. In simple mode, link attacks are triggered automatically by consecutive attacks. Time it right to deal a huge amount of damage. Battle with full control over characters' attacks in this intense action-oriented mode, so we change it any time. Let your party make the calls in this one-button attack mode for players who want a simpler experience. We'll see how things go. Achievement unlocked. Partners? Well, there's that. Break the boulder in the quarry. However, before I do that, I'm actually going to go back to the forest because I saw rocks and I want to break them. And I haven't been in here since I restored it, so... Whoop. Oh my god. Okay, I like his run animation, by the way. Hoofda! That guy hits like a brick. Link attacks. Awesome. Huh. Ooh, okay. I do have to be mindful of my button presses, though. I see what's going on. Okay. I get the concept. Whoop. Okay. Oh, that looked painful. Bonk. And there's more stuff to get now, too. Okay. I actually kind of like this build-up, and I know that I'm going to be able to get those mushrooms eventually. Oops. It didn't quite time properly. Wood. And now down here... Aha! Oh hey, you take more than one hit. What you give me? Crystal. Ow, stop jumping on me. Rare stone, worm skin, crystals. Wood.
I like this guy. Powerbomb level 1. Hello. I can't break that yet. That tracks. Hi, buddy. Ow. You hurt. Oh, wow. Ogre horn. What's this?
I should finish what I started before I venture any further.
Well, okay. There's one thing I will say about the mini-map. I would like a little more detail, but this does the job. Oop. Also, the maps so far have been pretty straightforward. They're not labyrinthine when they branch. They just kind of branch. This does make fighting more efficient. Just in case. Okay, there's something to grab. Bonk. Yeah, okay. Combination attacks are fun. What? Ow. Okay. Get the bird egg. He jumped high. A kangaroo jumping high. Who'd have thought? Signpost. And boss fight. Hi, buddy. Good. Ow. I don't even care. I'm just gonna sit here and wail on you. What you got? You seem to want to give me the special. But there's a treasure chest here and I want it. What is it? Strength ring. Huh. Interesting. Not sure if that's a glitch or intended behavior. Huh. Let's be going this way. Signpost, where am I? Fishing spot. Oh. Interesting. Fish. There are areas in the dungeon where fishing is possible. Fish that you catch can be used for cuisine and other items. It goes without saying, but you'll need a fishing rod for this. Goes without saying, but we'll say it anyway. Need fishing rod to fish, mate. Have fishing rod will travel. Horse approach. Alright, now to the quarry. What you got? You again. The road's still blocked, you know.
Won't be for long. Guru here's gonna clear it up for us. Well, that would get us out of a bind for sure. You have an explorer's license, Guru?
Here. That'll do. I'll just open her up.
So did you have to go around getting stamps too, then?
Do I look like some kind of stamp collector? You want to have bricks for brains to waste time on that.
See.
You see what?
You don't know? Don't think I'm the one with bricks for brains. You forked out 100,000 baht before, didn't you?
As if. Got this magic pouch, don't I?
Magic? So that's how you could hide the massive sword in it. Where'd you get something like that?
Nah, this whole thing. Got it for some old blue fur ball. Not important. Pretty handy for carrying gear around, especially if you're camping.
I've never heard of anything like that before. Still got a lot to learn about the world, I suppose.
Let's get a move on, yeah? Well. Onwards and throughwards.
Strike first, win first. Magical cutie missile. What the?
Who's there?
Stay back, scoundrels. You've come face to face with Nunavia's very own guardian peacekeeper. Guided by the rune's holy light, it is I, Malor, ardent defender of love and justice.
Suddenly, we've run into a magical girl who has been waiting patiently for her turn to make it big. As it turns out, magical girls are highly sought after as adventuring partners.
Huh?
And you go around defending love and justice by blowing holes in walls, do you?
Whoa, what are you... Oh, crap. What just happened?
Beats me. Last thing I need is another brat to babysit.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Boy, you two alright?
What happened? What was that noise? This girl just appeared out of thin air and fired some sort of magic at us. We dodged it, but it hit the wall.
She what?
Oh crap, there's a hole in the bulwark. We have to close it up or monsters will reach the town.
What a pain.
Anything we can do to help?
Hey, if you're feeling generous, keep me out of it.
We have to see to it the fiends don't make it to the townsfolk. Sorry to ask, would you mind fetching the materials we need to fix this?
I think we could fill it up if we had some stone.
Alright, I'll have a look around.
Some scavenger you are. Did you forget why we're here? What about the humongous lands, huh? You happy enough to just let some other jelly like Joey get their hands on it first?
No, but what about Priya and Yum Yum and all the other townsfolk? Can't just let the fiends run loose, can we?
Ugh. Fine, we'll take a brief detour. Thanks. But I think I should have everything I need already. Maybe.
We're back. I think this is everything you asked for. You're a lifesaver. Here, have a stamp.
Did you really do all that work just for a few stamps?
And what if she did?
Good way to protect the town and see to it a guard gets their dinner. You've heard about the sorrow, I'm sure. If something like that were to happen again, our jobs would be first on the chopping block.
Sorrow? What's that?
You don't know? A rune golem laid waste to the town, as the story goes. Well, before us mercs got here, mind.
Rune golem? Those things that protect the rune barrows?
You've seen one yourself?
Never. Heard about them from my folks, though. Apparently, a bunch of townsfolk volunteered for an expedition down the barrows a long time ago. Got attacked down there. Some of them managed to escape and rustle up a search party. When they went back in, though, no one else had survived.
The mayor led the whole thing himself. To this day, his is the only body unaccounted for.
Mayor? So, the current active mayor is... Isha? She's his daughter. Lost her father to these barrows, she did. She's only young, but already you can tell she knows what's what. The bulwark was her idea. A few people wanted to go back in to find her dad, but she wouldn't have it. Prioritized the good of the town over her family.
That's one way of looking at it. Could be she's just cold-hearted.
I'm sure it wasn't a choice she made lightly, mate.
Yeah, forget I said that.
Alright, clear off. I'm gonna shut the quarry for now. What? Why? Gotta seal this up, don't we? You can come back tomorrow. I'm starting to think I'll never get into this place.
This is it for today, huh? First thing tomorrow morning. Be ready. I'll meet you at yours. Ta-da! 2 more. Stamp receipts.
Karoo, wait! What do you mean by be ready? I know it looks small, but me and these holster axes could come a long way. We're always ready.
You really are a baby, aren't you? The smithy can make your weapons and armor stronger, yeah? Can I assume you at least know that much? Strength ain't everything, mate. The weapon shop and an armor shop will have upgrades that'll make it easier to move about. With upgrades like that, you can fight better, explore further, all sorts.
How much better? How much further?
Better you just see for yourself, mate.
I didn't see any stores like that back in town, though.
Not yet, no. But I heard plenty of folks have been down around Outlander Lane looking to set up shop.
Huh. I mean, if it's all really as good as you say it is.
Come on, then. Let's see what we can find. To Outlander Lane it is. Jean. I see a fox in the background. Oh my god. I see a fox. It's a fox. It's a fox. Sorry. Get that out of my system.
Are you alright?
Ah, you're the songstress from the tavern. Jean, isn't it?
Kind of you to remember my name, Guru. Sorry, I haven't been able to sing for you recently. I've hurt my throat, you see. Can't even fathom singing in this condition. Have you been hanging around the tavern, Guru?
It's what grown-ups do, mate. You'll understand when you're older.
Only I had that potion. A potion? A guest at the tavern, an adventurer presumably, fetched it for me once, made from the nectar of a flower. My throat was in superb condition that day. Oh, if only I had that nectar now.
You heard the lady, CJ. Gotta get her some of that nectar.
What's gotten into you?
I already have that. But I'm also gonna look further along. Anybody else? Anyone? Bertrand. You there, adventurer. Your weapons giving you any trouble?
I got a name, you know, CJ. As for weapons, I wouldn't be opposed to an upgrade if someone was kind enough to offer.
That's what I like to hear. Just as I suspected, this town is in dire need of a weapon shop. I'm Bertrand, knight of the great renown with the keenest eye for weaponry in the land. Perhaps you've heard tales of my bravery when in service of the Margrave. Countless warriors fell before my might. One such encounter with the general of a great nation was particularly unforgettable. Our swords clashed endlessly, but soon his blade shattered into shards. Only a swordsman with a keen eye for weaponry could have...
Bertrand, was it? Listen, I'm kind of in a hurry, so there's something I can help you with?
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. I'm looking for the acting mayor. I need permission from her to establish my shop, after all. Do you have any idea where I might find her?
That's odd. Isha's usually pretty easy to spot. I'll track her down for you.
Find Isha. Well, that's gonna be fun. Can't go further that way. Alright. Then on my way back, I'll give the lady the nectars and... ... Smitty!
Jean, is this the nectar you wanted? Why, yes it is. I can make the potion with this. Thank you, CJ. And Guru, of course.
Oh, stop.
She'll take the stage tonight after all. Allow me to stamp your card for you. I have so much singing left to do.
That's 9 out of 10. Ta-da! Hey, level up. Noxa. Oh, what to do?
Something the matter?
Oh, it's you. Not like you or anyone else can do much about it anyway. First the quake, then the monsters that invaded the forest, and the quarry soon after. Galdea won't be far behind. Easy pickings for the Empire, we are. Oh, with the mayor missing and Malgrave Mulka having all but given up on us. Even if some of us can make a run for it before the Empire invades, we'll need plenty of rations. Mushrooms would be good. They last a long time. Easy to prepare, too. Wouldn't dare set foot in the woods right now, though.
I can head to the woods if you want. Just mushrooms, right?
You do that? Thank you. My name is Noxa. If it's stamp you need, I'll see your kindness repaid.
Leave it to me.
Here, take this book. It's a mycology primer. This will tell you which mushrooms are for eating and which are for leaving be.
Oh, right. Mushrooms can be pretty dangerous sometimes, huh? Wish me luck.
Mycology primer. Beginner's Guide to Mushroom Foraging. With this item, you can identify different types of mushrooms as you find them in the dungeons. They can be used to make cuisine. Nothing on the board. Residential. So where is Isha? There she is. Sanvi.
Isha? Oh, it's you, CJ. Do you need something? Not me. There's a guy who's looking to open a weapon shop. He needs to run it by you first, apparently. I had a feeling it was him. Okay, understood. Please tell him I'll meet with him soon. I've actually already spoken with him. Or rather, he spoke at me. Lost half my afternoon waiting on him to get to the point. I had heard he would return today to discuss opening a weapon shop, so I decided to keep myself busy elsewhere. You really have flattened up, Isha.
Back to Outlander Lane. And back to Bertrand Bell. Sorry. Bertrand. It's totally who this guy's based off of. Maybe. Possibly. Probably not.
Found Isha and let her know you were waiting to see her.
You have my thanks! To think I could have been aided so valiantly by such a young lady. Have I told you how when I was young I was rescued by an elvish maiden of rare beauty?
Okay, I got lots to do, so if you wouldn't mind stamping this card for me, I'll be on my way.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Here you are. I don't know, this is kind of interestingly coincidental that this guy kind of reminds me of Bertrand Bell from Critical Role. Pompous Old Knight. Ooh. Upgrade your weapons by making them more lightweight and easier to use, unlocking new attacks in the process. Hello. Unlocks 4-hit combos and 2-hit aerials. Ooh. Unlocks charge attacks. Well. Okay then. I will do this. Y'all? Definitely happening.
Wow, you weren't kidding. I feel like I could do magic tricks with these things now.
So what's next then? Armor, right? Aha!
That's much better. Easier on my wrist, too. I should give him a good name.
Holster Axe. Reveling, Tanuki, Astra, Great, Long, Large. Flying? Holy, Death, Dark, Kusanagi, Kurunuki, Amano, Murasame, Sunflower, Dragonfire, Double Climbing. Ooh. Outlaw, Black Steel, Magical Star Spheres. Flying Steel. Yes. I like this. Flying Steel. That's what I call a Reveling Tanuki. Feels only right to give it a good name. Oh, wow. You just name things? This is great. Breaker Sword. Breaker Blade. Charge attacks. Holding the attack button will allow you to charge your power and unleash a charge attack. While powerful, you'll be vulnerable to attack while charging. Use with caution. Woot.
You're CJ the Scavenger Kid, aren't you? Oh, yeah, that's me. I'm Frida, hoping to be the owner and proprietor of this town's official armor shop. Little Isha was kind enough to let me have this place, but, well, you tell me, kind of a fixer-upper, wouldn't you say? Frida, a lively, likable, high-spirited armorer drawn to New Nevaeh for its potential as a vibrant new town. Luckily, the adventurers were in need of an armorer when she arrived. Little Isha? Well, yeah, looks like a lot of work, all right. Right? So I've been thinking about a big color change. Problem is, I'm not sure where to get my hands on paints. Yellows, pinks, bright and cheerful colors. Couldn't get them in the city, though. I thought about searching the Great Forest, but that's no place for a lady like me. Paint in the Great Forest? I don't know about that, but I'm happy to go take a look for you. Well, rumor has it there might be a somewhat mysterious stash somewhere under the caves. Under the caves? Probably on the other side of that giant rock, maybe?
Find paint in the Great Forests. Huh. You know what? We're gonna take a bath. We're gonna take a lucky bath. That's the end of the line. Okay, so that's really cool. The weapons do actually upgrade and change over time. Flying Steel, Breaker Blade, Hunter Suit, Mercenary Armor. Okay, so this also further boosts stuff. Interesting. Okay. Oh god. Don't let Guru get hit by magic. That tracks. Craft that. Craft, Guru. Ta-da. Alright, so... need to go search the forest for a bit. Though I've already effectively laid waste to everything in this area. Never mind, they're back. Ow. Stub toe. Well, I can get mushrooms, too. Yeah, sure. I now have a 2-hit mid-air combo, too. Oh. That looks slightly painful. Caves. Oop. Oh yeah, this got even faster now. Damn it. Mushrooms. Not that I need to, but I'm gonna. Wow. Okay.
The place Frida mentioned must be just ahead.
Ouch. pole countered. Right, it was this way. Hi, buddy. No, you don't. I'll take that. Interesting that he doesn't have a special ability yet, by the way. Kind of wondering what his is going to wind up being. Ooh, signpost. And treasure. Critical Balm level 1. Jesus. The blast wave off that weapon is impressive. There's something there. Time to clean house. Oh, a boss. Huh. Link attack recovery. After successful link attacks, it'll take time for them to become available again. Listen closely for the recovery alert sounds. Potions, balms, and medicines provide healing effects and time-limited buffs to the entire party. These buffs do not stack, and only one item can be active at a time. Ooh! Hi, Sif. Ow. Ow again. Ow a third time. Whoa. Ow. Holy crap. Okay, this is honestly kicking the shit out of me. Can do that, can do that. Would you kindly? Silver crystal. Well, that kind of sucked. Ooh. I'll take this, thank you. Paint received. What? What? Okay, fine. Huh. Oh, there's a big angry rock again. Can't get past it. Alright, alright. God, that wolf was tough. Love to have just like, you know, a generic block ability, but no, it just seems like somebody's gonna eat damage. Hellhound Lake, well that's fitting. Forest Cave? That's back close to where we were. Matter of fact, it's like, yeah, it's right next to where we were. Ouch. Oh. That's hell of a critical. Huh. Ow. I'm just having fun being a menace to the general ecology here. You missed. Oh, we're up to 50. Oh, that's a problem. Huh. That's a problem. So that means I'm wasting resources now. Crud. Need to not do that, actually. Well, on the plus side, I'm level 10 now. Force approach. I wonder if I can go back and grab that stuff now. I doubt it, but we'll see. Great tree blade? No, this is where I need to go. Oh wow, they're just back. Okay. Well, maybe this isn't as bad as I expected it to be. Ow. Yeah, these come back too. Okay, I like that sort of tempo feeling to it. $20 of 50. Signpost. And boss time. Hi, buddy. Did you miss me? Ow. That's fine. May slightly be button mashing, but I honestly don't care for that fight anymore. All but trivialized it. There's something interesting there, by the way. Fast travel to the approach, get that extra little lump of stuff. And so we have Frida's request, but there's also another fellow in the town. I don't know if I've gotten enough for him yet. Oh.
I got the mushrooms you asked for. Well, look at this. This should be enough to last us a trip to the next town over, should it come to that. I better start sun-drying these little fellas to preserve them. Wait, you said there'd be a stamp. Oh, I did, didn't I? Here you are. Oh, I've already gotten over 10. Navia. Hey, say, you're CJ, aren't you? I am. Who's asking? Navia's my name. And I have something I need some help with. I need you to go grab me some beast pelts. I can do that, sure. What for? I'd like to make some warm clothes for the colder seasons. It gets mighty cold down here on account of the winds from the snow peak. There'll be plenty of people looking for warmer clothes come winter, you'll see. Sounds important. How about it?
Ebony Pelt from the Great Forest. Huh. Well, that's new. Okay. Ebony Pelt, where am I going to get that? Where would I get such a thing, I wonder? Yeah, we're just done there. Rita!
You were right. There was paint in the Great Forest. Seems like someone was using splashy colors to mark areas in the cave. Wahoo! This is exactly what I wanted. We'll make a stylish store of this old dump yet. Wait, you do have a stamp, don't you? Oh, I almost forgot. How rude of me. Here you are.
Where's the trading post? Don't think of it. I'm sure I'll eventually find it. Or it'll find me. Increase your freedom of movement, your defense, and the amount of actions you can perform by upgrading your armor at Frida's Armor Shop. Well then, what do we got? Unlocks 2-point jump. Huh. Allows Guru to parry enemy attacks. Hello. Interesting. Two-point jump. That means, does she get a double jump?
Whoa, it's so light. I could do backflips in this.
Now you're ready, mate. It'd be nice if we could get some potions and stuff.
Well, Tatara did say there were a lot of people in the plaza who are looking to open stores.
Won't know what they got to offer till we go and speak to them, I suppose. Give yourself an extra boost mid-jump. Use this skill to reach and explore areas that were previously inaccessible. Garu's unique skill. Enemy attacks can be neutralized. Use the skill to your advantage in combat. There we go, finally. You know, something that I could have used against that brigand wolf earlier. Huh. Alrighty. This place is pretty quickly filling up. Navia, she wants that beast pelt. Apothecary opening day. Robert. The Plaza. Head to the end of the residential district interior. Stamp, 500 XP, slime jelly, and 500 bakwa. Well, I wanted someone to try my special drink and take a run around the town. That's an interesting way of wording one's request. Here, drink this mysterious liquid and run around the town. Nothing bad will happen, I assure you. Right. Where is this guy? Well, he's not that direction. There's Bobbert. Excuse me, miss. Could I ask you something?
Huh? Me?
You look a little thirsty, you see. Would you care to try a special beverage of my very own creation?
There's something odd about this guy.
How about this? Try it just once. Run one lap of the town, and I'll give you a stamp when you get back.
A stamp just for that? That's mighty nice of you.
I think we have a deal. Here, drink up. Once you're done, why don't you try running over to the edge of the residential district? After that, head on over to Outlander Lane. Let's see how fast you can run.
Okay, sure. I'll be back.
I've still got it. For some reason, I'm slightly concerned. Yep. So to run to the edge of the residential district, which...
Where is that supposed to go next? Outlander Lane?
That would appear to be the case. You know, come to think of it, CJ kind of has this Lara Croft-esque look to her. I also find it funny that, the kangaroo that has joined me on this adventure is a male kangaroo with a magical pouch.
Huh? Was this path always here? Is this 2nd Street? Better go find out.
An expansion of Outlander Lane allocated to deal with the never-ending influx of adventurers into the town. The Apothecary and other stores can be found here, as well as a colorful bunch of individuals with interesting pastimes.
Wow, where'd all this come from?
Nice location, right? This is my Apothecary. And you're my very first customer. That drink was one of my homemade potions.
So that's what that was about. I did feel stronger after drinking it, all right. Sure to get some funny looks while I was running, though.
Of course you did. I told everyone to watch out for their favorite adventurer. Saved from the brink of exhaustion by yours truly.
What? The brink of... Is that why some of them were crying?
Poor hard-working adventurer girl. If only there was a cure for exhaustion. Well, now everyone knows there is. Mine. They'll be lining up for miles to get their hands on the stuff. Come along now, and I'll get you a stamp.
How dare you?
Well, it's a stamp. Oh, CJ. The apothecary is preparing to open. Slime jelly. Stock up on healing medicines and all manner of fortifying balms here at the apothecary. Shopkeeper Robert. Healing potion, power, defense, critical. Oh. Earth, ice, fire, and lightning balms. Hello. Okay. Oh, that adds damage to your weapon attacks. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So their elemental tree is going to be a little different than your typical fare, so that's good to know. Oh goodness, this place is, in fact, growing larger. Okay. Craft the healing. Okay, I have to. Alright, I will. Herbs and slime jelly. Da-da. Oh, okay. Interesting.
All right, I think we're finally ready to go. Tomorrow. It's already late. I should get some rest. The quarry will still be there tomorrow.
Cool. Main quest 7. Catch that girl. Oh, hey, Squash.
Squash, what are you doing here?
Why, this is my accessory shop. Here I was, preparing for my grand opening, when, would you believe it, I realized I'd misplaced my appraisal spectacles. These I'm currently wearing cannot be trusted to gauge the glimmerings of any given artifact. Fashion over function, you see.
That sounds like a real pickle.
A pickle indeed, a particularly sour one at that. I cannot possibly open for business without those spectacles. I don't suppose I could trouble you to look around for them on my behalf. I'm quite sure they're in the town somewhere.
Sure, leave it to me.
I will do just that. Well, okay. Felipe?
Hi there, little lady. Little lady? I've been thinking about setting up a business here. Oh yeah? What kind of business?
What kind? What kind? The profitable kind, of course. I've heard real good things about you, little lady. You've got quite a reputation around here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, I'd like you to do some market research for me. Ask around and find out what the people of this fine town need.
Sure, I can do that.
Renee.
You okay there? You look lost in thought.
Oh, hi there. Actually, I'd like to open up a pawn shop here. So I went to Gokto to ask about the procedure and, well, pawnbrokers need good taste and better eyes. It's not for everyone. Opinions are like agendas. Everyone's got one, so appraisals are never airtight. A good pawnbroker knows how to think outside the box, not just about the trinkets inside it. I can't approve a pawn shop till I see you've got what it takes to keep its lights on. Bring me something worth exactly 100 bakwa and you can have your pawn shop, he said. Exactly 100 bakwa. It's the exactly that's the hard part. Well, that and dealing with Gokto. Say, you wouldn't mind helping me out, would you? Exactly 100 bakwa. Gokto's definitely up to something.
Sure, I'll take a look around and see what I can find. You okay, Hogan? You look stressed.
Wait till I tell you, CJ. You won't even believe the report I just got. Someone spotted one of the treasure chests that no good bandits took from me. If I could get that back, I'd have all I need to open my store.
Treasure? Leave it to me, Hogan.
You do that for me? You really get me out of a bind, CJ. From what I can gather, it was seen abandoned in the woods somewhere. The woods? Got it.
Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where it is, actually. I got a recent double jump skill. That is probably what I need to get to it. Wow, there's so many people. Holy heck. Okay.
Say, if you're starting a business venture, what would it be?
I'd sell pickaxes, probably. With the quarry getting so much attention, seems like a safe bet.
Pickaxes, huh? Interesting.
Ah. Anybody back this way? Yes.
Say, if you were starting up a business venture, what would it be?
Heard there's a lot of money in setting traps. Doesn't sound like tough work either.
Traps.
Oh, I think I know what Felipe is going to be the store owner of. I think he's going to be the material gathering shop owner.
Say, if you were starting up a business venture, what would it be? Do you know about the canal in the woods? I've heard the fish that can be found in it go for quite a bunch of aqua. Seriously? I'll have to try it myself. Gonna need a fishing rod, though. A lot of ideas, not a lot of consistency.
I don't know. There's a common element amongst all of them, CJ. Yeah, I can report to Felipe. Navia, Awamori. Anything else on the bulletin board? Yes, you must gather weaponry. Ranbeer town outskirts. Mine for iron ore in the quarry. Ooh. Okay. Sounds like an adventure. Whoa.
You okay? You look kind of sad. I found some odd-looking glasses on the street earlier, so I put them on and looked under a rock. There were a whole lot of bugs. They looked huge and were all shiny and slimy. Ugh. Glasses? Shiny? Don't suppose you'd let me take them off your hands, would you? Gladly. You can have them. Thanks.
Well, I found the spectacles for Squash. So you're this CJ I've been hearing about, huh? I'm Ranbeer. I'm in charge of defense around here.
In charge? Like a commander or something? I didn't know they had titles like that here.
Titles? Who cares about nonsense like that?
Huh?
It's a matter of the heart, child. I've taken it upon myself to defend this town because my heart tells me I must.
So you just put yourself in charge then?
You'll find no one better for the job, I promise you that. Regardless, I have orders for you.
Orders for me?
We're rapidly running out of weapons. Someone must remedy that immediately.
You know, if you're offering a stamp, there's no need for the Admiral Act.
Stamps? Again? These stamps have gone to your brains, all of you. Fine, if that's what it takes. Now get to work.
Yes, sir.
Oh, everybody's a bit goofy around here. Let's go to the forest first. How much extra junk can I get? God, criticals are very satisfying to hit, by the way. Stop it. Forests. God. There's like the baseball swing that comes from this dude. He's got some reach on him, too. Ah. Excuse me. Oh. Come on. Make my day. Yeah, it works. I do like the sound effect for getting a charge, not charge attack, group attack. There's like this kind of clap sound effect that's really satisfying. Hogan's Treasure. Getting close to full. Ow. Not much more before I'm full up. And with that, I am full up. That said, there's the resource bag. I don't think I need, like, all the sugar. I'm gonna get a couple more back, but, you know. Once again, face off against this boss. For the fun of it. Hi, buddy. How's wife and kids? Aha! I actually kind of found a good way to deal with that thing now. Aha! I can double jump. Almost. Okay, so it's not what I was expecting. We've yet to run into a boss in the quarry because we can't get into the quarry quite yet. Fast travel, force approach. Get that stuff squared up and stored away. I don't think I can get into the quarry quite yet either. I have to sleep before I can get in. And it seems that way. We'll double check. Yeah, they're not gonna let me in. Okay. Turn in what I can, go to sleep, and continue forward. Via Awamori. I think a large portion of what I need to turn in is over in Outlander Lane. And 2nd Street.
Were these the spectacles you're looking for? The very one. Simply impossible to discern dispersion of tiny gemstones without spectacles such as these. With this, the preparations for my grand opening are complete. Allow me to stamp your card for you. Stamp received. And... Accessory store. Level up. The accessory shop is preparing to open. Fuel.
Awesome. Enhance your abilities with a variety of beautiful accessories ready to be equipped. Vitality ring, strength ring. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's actually look at these. Maximum HP, attack power, physical defense, mag defense, experience gain. Ooh. I like that. I'm gonna need a fair bit of stuff for that. Serendipity pendant. Crystal, ebony pelt, and a silver crystal. Ebony pelts. Where am I gonna get those? Lumberstone, saber cap. That's Pioneer's pendant, which drop right up. Rare item drop right up. Ooh. Covetous pendant, drop haul up. Higher number of resources. Fisher's earring, fishing haul up, mining skill up. Prospector, hunter, trap rate up. Huh. I'm gonna take a second though.
I asked around for you, but the thing is, from what I could tell, no one could seem to agree on what's the best way to make money would be. Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
Help? Help? You've helped me more than you know.
I have?
A pickaxe for mining, traps for setting, a rod for fishing. I think I can work with that information. I'll open a tool shop. I'll be rich. Thank you kindly, little lady. Here, have a stamp. It works, I suppose. The tool shop is preparing to open. All the tools an adventurer could ever need. The very best axes, pickaxes, fishing rods, and traps all in one place. Well, I'm going to be frequenting this place, obviously. Ooh. Pickaxe level 2, fishing rod level 1, trap level 1. Honestly, probably a good idea to get these. Ta-da! 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 With this item, you can fish at fishing spots inside dungeons. As you level up your fishing rod, more fish will become available to catch. By setting traps in the hunting grounds inside the dungeons, you can obtain resources and cuisine. As you level up your traps, more types of resources will become obtainable by trapping. There are areas in dungeons where it's possible to catch beasts and traps to acquire meat. You'll obviously need a trap to try it out for yourself. Renee, I haven't figured out yet. Hogan.
Found your stuff, Hogan!
I can't thank you enough, CJ. Now I can finally get those shop doors open. I think you might just be interested in one or two things I got, so swing by when you can.
Sure!
Stamps received. Ta-da! Trading post is preparing to open. Trade your wares for whatever Hogan has in stock at his trading post. You can also exchange stamps for rewards. Which I am now going to do. Because, yes please. Stone... Oh! So there is a good reason to just collect basically everything that's not nailed down. Ooh, hello. For 10 stamps I can get 5 ore. For 20 stamps I can get 3 silver crystals. For 30 I can get 5 meat. For 40 I can get 5 bronze ore. 5 small pelts for 50. 10 strawberries for 60. Choice meat times 5 for 70. Lithic crystal for 80. Huh. 100. Lightning magic vestige. Niveus crystal for 110. Molten crystal for 120. This just keeps on a-going, doesn't it? Ooh. For 160 stamps, I can get Eternal Bonds. Allows you to perform unlimited link attacks? Oh boy. Critical mastery ensures all attacks are critical hits. Increases item drop rate when defeating enemies to 100%. Armor once graced a rune golem. It's light, sturdy, and just what you need to make armor. Molten crystal, occasionally found in lava barrows. Crystals are hot, hot, hot. Handle with care. So... yeah. Not available. Okay. Looks like it's a one-time thing, and it doesn't decrease my stamps. That makes sense. I'm down to 900 Bakwa? Yikes. I need to get money soon. Apothecary, accessory shop. Lord knows I don't have a whole lot of money now. Yeah, each of those is like 250 Bakwa to make. That said, it's likelihood of mining higher tier stone and ore. I do have a pickaxe level 2. No crap that. Ta-da! Changing a character's equipment can offer a range of benefits such as enhanced stats, luck, and many others. It can be done by navigating through the main menu, stats, equipment, select the equipment you wish to equip or remove. Stats, equipment. Accessory 1, Prospector's Earring, Strength Ring. That tracks. Alright. Residential.
Lovely day for a treasure hunt, if I do say so myself. I'm getting into the barrows today, no matter what.
Oh yay, it's Gokto. Admirable enthusiasm, but you might want to reel it in a bit.
Oh, morning, Guru. And Gokto, something the matter?
I just came by to thank both of you for helping with that little incident at the Bulwark yesterday.
What's it to do with you, though?
Well, if the townsfolk heard that Outlanders burst open the Bulwark and fled the scene, as the face of Outlander Lane, the buck would stop with me. Thankfully, it didn't come to that thanks to you two.
Must be tough being responsible for all us Outlanders.
You can say that again. So tough, in fact, that I could really use a little help with something.
Oh yeah? Help what?
If you run into Malore again, bring her back here to me. I told her to apologize for what she did, but she ran off into the quarry and hasn't been back since.
Malore? That girl who attacked us with magic? You want us to bring her here?
I certainly do. You'll be well compensated, of course. Might even be a stamp in it for you. Little bird told me you're something of a collector. Well, deal?
I'll keep an eye out while I'm treasure hunting.
That sounds like a deal to me. I had a feeling you'd say that. So dinner's on you next time, yeah? Small price to pay. I'll be on Outlander Lane. Come find me when that girl sees sense. Your bathing buff's worn off. Oh no, I stink again. Gone from 6 stamps to 16 stamps. Holy crap. Okay. I think, however, this might be where This might be where I call it for the evening, if I'm honest. I've had a bit of a fun time with this, and yeah, my voice is also kind of giving out on me, admittedly, so I'm just gonna pop back over here. Well, my first thoughts on this game, I actually very much enjoy it. It's a fun little romp. It's kind of... It's small dungeon delve, and I can see where people are kind of getting in on it with it being repetitive. But I also expected that from this game to begin with, because that's precisely what they said it was going to be when they were making it. Don't get me wrong here, like, the people that have been sitting on this Kickstarter, like, the Discord server for this Kickstarter specifically pointed out this was going to be a Dungeon Delver town builder game. And if it's a Dungeon Delver, you're gonna dive into the same dungeon more than once. Because that's how it works. Like, look back at old Dungeon Delvers, including things like Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, honestly, there's another Baldur's Gate that isn't Dark Alliance that was also a dungeon delver. There's a Neverwinter dungeon delve. There's, God, what is that one? I'm trying to remember. There's one that features a beholder, for crying out loud. Like, they're all dungeon delvers, and every one of them is you get into the dungeon, you come back to a safe space, you get more stuff, you finish quests, you dive back into the dungeon for more loot and stuff, you come back up to the town, sell your loot, get your stuff back. Like, this is a gameplay loop. It's a very common gameplay loop in the genre. So I don't necessarily want to yuck another person's yuck, but in this instance, I don't know, that particular argument doesn't hold a whole lot of weight for me. I honestly really like the art style. I think the characterization is pretty interesting and amusing, especially the relationship between CJ and Guru so far, and really CJ and Isha, because gotta admit, just the quip of Isha being rapacious and that continually coming up, that's some decent comedy. I will be looking to continue this for as long as possible. Honestly, I'm going to play this game likely from beginning to end on stream, so I certainly hope that people have enjoyed their time, and if they have, feel free to follow along and spread the word, because I'm always hoping to grow the community, and I certainly hope that it's been entertaining to watch me, well, start a game that I've been wanting to for quite some time. I am on Twitter. I save my VODs up to YouTube for safekeeping, and I have a Discord server. The links to all 3 of those are in the bio under the stream, as well as 3 commands which I will use presently. And there you have it. The links for all to see. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those that watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I hope that I'll see you here live someday should the opportunity ever arise. Now, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Let's see here. I rated them recently. Hello, actually. That is, that is convenient timing, because I have been interested in looking at that game. And it just so happens that a couple of folks are playing it. So we are going over to see Tremor the Wolf, who is presently playing V Rising, which I have been told about by other people, and I am interested in seeing in action. So there we are. Alright, folks, there's our raid message. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over to Tremor the Wolf for the evening. And if you don't have access to my emotes, of course, use whichever ones you got access to. It's not about pasting my face all over it. It's about spreading the love moving forward. So, I see them starting the portal in the distance. The doors to the arena are opening as we speak. So I should say to you all once more, thank you all for coming this evening. Now, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.